Yes. Welcome back to another City Extra stream. Today, or tonight, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Raheem Sterling. Strong rumours going around. Oh, I say strong. I don't know how strong these rumours are, do you know what I mean? Rumours, I'll say, going around about about Raheem Sterling and Chelsea potentially parting ways. Chelsea ready to cut the ties with him already after signing Mudryk and João Felix on loan. So we just thought, let's have a conversation about Raheem Sterling. There's a few people getting gassed on Twitter about it. Few people speaking about it.
Yeah.
So we thought we'll jump in the conversation, and that's tonight's topic.
Because that's what we do, Bray. We jump on the conversation.
we go on Twitter and search what to talk about.
Guys, it's gonna be an interesting conversation. We'll obviously speak about other wingers as I said this morning. But before we get into it, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Let's get those likes past 100, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Super appreciate all our new subscribers. If you want to help support the channel grow, then become a channel member. You can click the join button below me or hit the link in the description. We've got a couple of super chats already, man. But I think people are going to get I think there's going to be a good debate on this one. Well, I think people are going to want to talk, bro.
Well, I agree, bro. Look at the 50. Let me talk. Look at 558 votes in the poll. And it's only 57% of no. There's 43% of that is yeah. And yeah, it's favouring towards the no side, and I understand that. But it's still, there's a lot of people saying yeah there. 43% of people saying yeah. Manchester Blue in the chat, please stop spamming fake news. Sterling isn't coming back. We're not saying Sterling is coming back. We're having a conversation about whether we'd like Sterling back or not. We're not so. This ain't. Read the title, innit? This ain't no thing saying Man City are re-signing Raheem Sterling. That's not a thing, innit? Please. Nick Toll, the 35s are. Yes, Nick Toll. He says, number one, he's proven at City. Nobody can debate that. Number two, he's the exact type of winger that we need right now. And number three, we wanted him to play with Haaland. Number four, profit.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna, and then I'd say that, but how much would you be able to sign if you could sign him? What price tag would you put on Raheem Sterling?
Well, it's kind of difficult to say because the markets are decided by supply and demand, isn't it? And at the end of the day, if no one else wants him, and City are the only ones in, if I was City, I'd be like, we ain't giving you more than we paid. What we sold him for, so. Maybe 40 mil, 50 mil, or we don't take him back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd be looking around the 40 mil, 50 mil mark. I think 40 mil. I think people are saying loan with a 35 million pound option. That's not a bad deal, to be fair. Loan him for 6 months. And by the way, I understand for the people who are now saying like, no, we don't want him. We're just speaking hypothetically if we were to get him and they were to go for it. How much would it be? So yeah, a loan is a good shout for 6 months, and then with an option to buy at the end of that loan. That'd be decent as well. You can see what you can do in this City side with Haaland as well. Like Nick Toll said there, like he has done bits for City at his time when there was a striker in there. It was a shame that he left when we ended up re-getting a striker because he really struggled with a false nine. And that's why it was a weird move him going Chelsea anyway, because he went to Chelsea, who at the time, and obviously with the whole Lukaku situation, didn't have a striker. This ended up playing Havertz up top.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it was a weird move for him. It was a weird move for him in anyway. And we'd be able to see a right-footed right winger. And how many times, bro, have we done streams, right, where we're trying to look for a right-footed right winger with pace, and it comes back to Raheem Sterling, bro. All the time, innit? It's all the time.
Yeah, nah, for sure. It's a mad one. I can see the comments in the chat, man. People are talking, man. This
is exactly why I wanted to do this stream. Look at the chat, man. Everyone's like having a debate.
It's interesting. It's good. It's a good debate. Andy Gaming says Sterling left the club to join Chelsea. Now hasn't worked out for him. We can't have him back because it hasn't worked. We want to get a new right winger or left winger. Okay, yeah, no problem. That's fine. That's a good opinion. That's okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Benno says, take him on loan until the end of the season. No obligation to buy. Okay, yeah. I mean, I see a lot of people in the chat saying loan is a good way to go.
The only thing is, then again, yeah, because you could get half the wage. Like, if City agreed to pay half the wages with Chelsea.
I think we'd have to pay the full wages. Bro.
Thing is, though, City aren't going to pay him 315 grand a week.
I don't think you get him then.
He's on 315 grand a week. Because this was an issue with the contract,
fee,
wasn't
it? Depends what the loan fee is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Fatine says we need Sterling to create chances for Haaland. I think we'll have to get him for more than 50 million quid. Okay, and Kairu.
I don't know.
Kairu, yes. Welcome to the
yes.
Thank you for joining. I appreciate the support for the channel. So that's a couple of super chats. That's what a couple of people are thinking. Let me tell you what I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking that
no.
I'm ready to send it, bro.
He's convinced. We've convinced him.
Convinced is the wrong word, but I'm open to the option. I'm open to the option of the way I see it is, we need a right winger, and when we're looking at the market, we're doing these right winger streams. We talk, people are not giving us great names that we can get. People talking about some people that we could get, but it's not not obvious names. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are left wingers or inverted players. And I'm looking at Sterling and just thinking, look, for me, he had a bust up with Pep Guardiola about playing time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I assume it would be about, playing time. But he'd get playing time at City now because the way we play demands someone like Sterling in the team. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm convinced on it, but if we can get him on a short-term deal, a loan deal, I'm game. I'm ready to send it.
He's something different and something that we don't have right now, and something that I feel like the team is kind of crying out for at this moment in time. It's a change, and yeah, do you know what I mean? I get the ship has sailed. He didn't cover himself in the best of light when he left. I didn't really read too much into all of that. My stance on this is I don't think it'll happen, not a chance, but it's hard to say no when the guy at one point scored 50 goals in a calendar year when we had Sergio Aguero. When we had Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling was absolutely slamming. He was up there with Messi numbers, in terms of goals scored. So it's hard to say no, but the fact that it didn't work at Chelsea does stink a little bit. It does stink a little bit, but maybe because Lily says that Raz no longer exists. There's a part of me, bro. Basically, I'm very torn. Because the part of me, like you, is full send it. It's something different and something that we want. But then there's the other part of me that thinks we could just be getting the same Raheem Sterling. But then if we was going to get that, I think he wouldn't come anyway. If he was thinking he's going to come and sit on the bench, he wouldn't come anyway. I think he'd have to back himself. So yeah, I don't see how it can harm the team to get Raheem Sterling on a loan for 6 months, something like that. Because this is very, very, very unrealistic, by the way. Very unrealistic. I say that, but on the sense that it seemed like Lewis said there, it seemed like they had a bust up. Him and Pep had a bust up, so I don't see a situation where they go back on that unless they've fixed it privately behind the scenes. But Raheem Sterling offers something that we don't have right now.
Yeah, he does, and he's exactly what we need. Funny enough, Nick Toll says, "Imagine still Sterling, Haaland." There we go, bro.
This is what I think. Right, when I think about him in this City side, I have visions of him running through on goal, but then just passing it to his left hand side to an actual striker, just like Joe for a little tapping for Haaland. That's my vision that I have of Sterling in it. Maybe that doesn't exist, but this is something that we wanted to. This is something that we wanted before he left the club. We wanted at the beginning before he left. We wanted Raheem Sterling to be in this Manchester City side with Haaland. Yeah. I know. It's a very strange one, and of course,
For people wondering why we're doing this stream, basically Footy Insider today have said that Chelsea are now open to selling Raheem Sterling following the signing of Mudryk, and basically said he's already surplus to requirements. Now, obviously, the source, ain't the best source in the world, but that's it. Just got us thinking. You know what I mean? And obviously, I've seen people on Twitter already talking about it today and saying, would they have him back at City? And a lot of people said, yeah. A lot of people were like, he's what we need. And he'd help us in creating chances, which I agree with. I think he would help us create chances. I think he'd help us going forward a lot better than we are currently doing. But there is that thing, that if you got him back and he just was still crap, then it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's like, what have we done?
Yeah.
But then that's why a loan deal might be the better option, because you're not kind of stuck with him. If you full send signing him again,
yeah,
then it's a difficult one then, because in summer we wouldn't go and get Leao, we wouldn't go and get anyone like that, and then we'd end up back at like Route 1, and I think a lot of people wouldn't like that. If people want something fresh and it's something new, doing the new toy.
But the thing is, bro, as we've done these winger streams a fair bit, and we've gone through like the options, and on the right wing, left wing's good. On the right wing, if you're looking for that profile, that right winger with pace, power, bit of skill, and prolific in front of goal, the options are poor. Like there ain't that many options out there on that right hand side. There's quite a few on the left. Not necessarily left-footed players, but there's quite a lot of players that you could get who meet all the criteria. They are inverted, but different style of inverted players. Yeah. Ones with pace. The ones on the right-hand side, man, there ain't, it ain't looking good. Like, yeah, Usman Dembele.
Usman Dembele is probably one of the only ones that you can probably look at. Like,
but he's got his issues. If he came and flopped, you wouldn't be surprised. Chiesa's injured. You know what I mean? He's been injured for a whole year, probably longer than a year.
Kvaratskhelia is going to be impossible to get off Napoli for Manchester City.
Yeah, Coleman's a brilliant shout, but can you get him out of Bayern? And he does also have injury issues as well. It's really, really, really tricky, man. It's really tricky. And Diaby, I don't know, man, about Diaby, but when I go on transfer marks, it always tells me he's a left winger. It tells me he's a left winger. Rafinha, I don't know if I rate Rafinha that highly. I think he's a good player. I do think he's a good player. But is he at the level of a Premier League champions team?
Like, why are Barca ready to get rid of him? It's so weird on that.
Cash, I don't know. Like,
it just seems weird. Like, has he not done bits? So is he like flopped a little bit or something?
Sane's not going to happen. He's slamming it in Bayern unless he wants to leave. It's not going to happen. Leon Bailey ain't good enough, not consistent enough. Leao plays on the left. Sion. What are we going to do?
Raheem
Sterling. I just genuinely, like, if people don't want Sterling, you need to give me a name that's like option. Like, is a legit option. Like, we're not going to get Gnonto, though, is it? You're not going to get that guy. We're not going to get Matoma. I just don't see us getting we're not going to go in for a player that's had one good season. Like, so I don't think.
Rafinha, bro, he's played 23 games this season. He's scored 3 goals and 5 assists.
Yeah, and that's, I think, the sort of level that he's at. I think he's, like I say, I don't think he's shit. I think he's a good. I think he's a good player. But is he? Could I see him in a team that's winning the Premier League? No, I think there's something missing from his game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. Big up to Nick, man.
Yes,
also
Nick.
Joined the Xtra Club. That's 2 new members in the stream.
2 new members. Let's go
to those guys and everyone else who's already in the Xtra Club. Big up to Jay as well with a donation, super chat, who says loan plus 30 million is fair, and then full send Kvaradona in the summer.
Kvaradona.
I'd love to get behind him. I'd love to get behind Kvaradona, but it's just
the thing about Kvaratskhelia that I hate is just the fact that he's at Napoli.
Yeah,
it's just not a thing, man. It's just
the only way that deal happens is if City ring up the guy goes hello. I mean, the guy goes, "Hey, it's City, how much?" And he's like 120, and City go, "Okay, done."
Okay, done.
There ain't no oh no, we'll get back to you tomorrow. It's
yeah, like, no.
But then your bank details.
But then Napoli will know that, so they'll be like, yeah, We'll add 50 mil.
Yeah.
So it'll soon go from like 100 to 150, like Ham says there. Yeah. Thunder God Kanai wants to be nice. Open the war chest, get Nkunku out of Red Bull Leipzig. Scores. We can't do that because he's already signed for Chelsea. Just like everyone else in the footballing world has.
Like everyone else.
That's another thing of why Sterling will leave. Nkunku. Didn't he play on the wing? Or did he go more through? In fact, no, isn't he more like a centre forward?
He can play anywhere.
Yeah. Still though, that's my Thunder God says, when the fuck did that happen? Yeah, they signed him on like a pre-contract, didn't they? They didn't like get it all done early. Like they agreed everything at the end of summer.
Yeah, I feel like that deal's been done for about 5 years.
Yeah, it's been done for time. Thunder God, mate, you've been under a rock.
Andy Allen in the chat says, did my own research, boys. Here's some options. I got a list with way more though. He says Musa Diaby. Okay. Isn't he a left winger? When I go on transfer market,
he does say left winger.
Do we not need a right winger? Pedro Gonçalves. Oh yeah, it's got the little squiggly thing.
Yeah.
Jeremy Pino and Jakub Kaminski.
You know what? Someone could have easily thrown a bait into that. Then I would have read it out as well. Like.
I know. Yeah. So there's some options. Or Yarzabal, or what the fuck is
Yarzabal? We get linked with him every year, man.
Yeah. So Saka. Hey, well, he's only got 1 year left on his deal. You know, And do remember that Manchester City signed Raheem Sterling when Liverpool were doing very good under Brendan Rodgers. So you never know. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility, guys.
People saying Nico Williams.
Nico Williams, the guy at Forest?
No, there's another one.
Oh, I was going to say fucking hell, not Nico Williams at Forest.
Not him. Not him. There's another one.
I got it in Atletico Bilbao. Imagine people try to suggest that guy. Nico Williams is 20 years old. He's contracted. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. He'll be out of contract in the summer of 2024. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. That could be something this is a type of deal. 3 goals, 4 assists in 17 La Liga games for a winger. He plays right winger and he's right footed as well. What? Who?
We need to get on the soundboard. Who?
Nico Williams of Atletico Bilbao might actually be the guy, you know. He meets the criteria. Is he fast? I'm going to watch some 4K highlights, skills and goals.
Whilst you do that, Nick Tower of 14 Zar says, always been Sterling's biggest advocate. He's sick. On his A-Day, Raheem Sterling can be absolutely incredible. Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time at $8.99. He says, let's sign the World Cup winner. His name is the GOAT, Lionel Messi. That ship seems to have sailed, but I would full send it.
Oh, brother, you need to watch the 4K highlights, skills and drills. Oh, mate, he's I know highlights are a little bit dodgy, yeah, but still, I'm looking at this. This guy knows how to ball out. Oh, bro, he's got a left foot as well.
Are you saying this is the one?
I mean, I'm only 1 minute into the highlights, but it's a serious... Bro, he just burst past players with pace.
Oh, yeah, he does. I'm looking at it now as well.
This guy got some pace and power. Oh, bro, he's got a left foot as well. Oh, my God, he's my dream signing. He's got pace. He's got skills. He can finish. He's got a good left foot as well. Nah, sign this guy up right now.
Who? We're on about Nico Williams, not the Forest Donny.
Oh, brother. Oh, he's so sick, mate.
So yeah, that could be the option there. Massum, yes, Massum with a T. It says, any truth behind that the Peroni deal's off?
I We did a Prony stream this
We
morning.
did a Prony stream. When have you seen this news? Because we did a Prony stream this morning, and at that point, everything was done.
Yeah, unless something's happened in like the last 6 hours, then no. Why are you saying that, Manson? Why you got me worried, innit?
Evening.
Oh, shit. Man City failed with transfer offer. What the fuck?
When was this?
20-4, literally just as we ended the stream. Manchester City have failed with a bid to sign Argentinian wonderkid Maximo Perrone. Wait, what? Nah, that's not what it says.
Yeah, Max Borges is looking like he's leaving.
There is the clause that which the players can execute. He should present a. Nah, that's not what it says. Nah, that's not what it says. I don't know how they've said that. I don't know how they've come up with a title of Man City. I mean, it's the Sun, so there you go. But I don't know how they've come up with the title of Man City fail with transfer offer based on just reading their article.
Yeah, because it's probably to do with the fact that they're negotiating how to pay off that release clause.
Yeah. Nah, it's chat shit.
It's
man.
chat shit.
It's chat shit. There's absolutely nothing there to suggest that the deal is off.
Yeah. Fabrizio did give it the here we go. Yeah. I wouldn't bother about it. I wouldn't bother about it.
Yeah, honestly, bro, this Nico Williams.
Yeah, I was just watching his shit. Then it looks good, man.
Bro, in his left foot, he's literally right. Everything that we've been saying we're looking for: pace, power. He's good in front of goal. He's got a left foot as well. He's got skill. He's 20 years old. He's right-footed. He plays on the right. He's literally the man that we've been looking for, man. I might have to get behind this, you know.
The only annoying thing is we only have links to Leao. That's it. Like, there ain't no links to this Donny, and I'd love to be linked to this Donny. Dash says check a scout report.
What, for Nico Williams?
For Nico Williams, bro. Get it up, bro. You're good at finding scout reports. Thundergod Kanai again with a 179. Yes, Thundergod Kanai says, get it so done deal. Get it's a done deal. What a funny name. Japanese player in the World Cup. It's so done deal. That's like the most PG bait. Like, I'd love to say like, oh, what a bait, but it's not. It's not really a bait. It's a done deal. It's funny though. Yes, can I, mate?
Like,
Pep, people saying Pep watches the streams, so like he'll listen to us. Pep, if you're watching, mate, we've just found a sick Donny that you should sign.
Yo, this is long, man. I'm going to get a shorter one up, and then maybe we'll do a separate stream where we'll go through that long ass one.
Yeah, true that. MCFC Coward at 7 months says, Inaki Williams is his brother, by the way. Oh, no way. As if that's him. So them two brothers. Also, Truffert at left back. This is the guy, MCFC Carl, mate. Are you the guy that keeps going on about Truffert in the Discord server? I think you are, because you're the only person I've ever seen has mentioned a guy called Truffert. Didn't you do like a Truffert watch yesterday? you was like commentating on a game, and I was like, what is this guy going on about? But yes, MCFC Carl, 7 months is a long time, mate.
Right, you want some. I think honestly, I think this warrants its own stream. So I'll just go through like a
quick one, and then we can hit up tomorrow, innit?
Yeah,
a 2 p.m. stream.
We'll hit up the full driller. But listen to this: fast, pacey, difficult to stop. These are the words that best describe Nico Williams on the field. He has an incredible acceleration and can burst past opponents at any given time. That gives Bilbao an added edge of transitioning from defence to attack. He's always looking to get on the ball and have a run. Moreover, his teammates are comfortable feeding him the ball when they're under pressure too. That is why Williams has caught the eye, especially with his runs into the final third. However, his temperament can be curbed a little, as he can be a bit reckless. That will come with age, and he will learn as the years go on. What makes him special?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Apparently United are looking at him. Fuck. And Borussia Dortmund also looking at him. Fuck, why are we not going for this guy, man? We need to get on it, mate. We need to get on this guy. I'm going to tell you now.
Get on it fast, innit?
He's the one. He is the one.
What was I going to say then? Apparently he's got a £43 million release clause as well.
That's cheap.
Bro, we love a release clause. We love a release clause.
Yo, that is cheap, man. Nico Williams, bro, this is the guy. This is the guy,
bro.
I can tell straight away that this is the one for us, man.
I love that it started as Raheem. Should City sign Raheem Sterling? Nope, we're going with this guy. Mr. Roll up with a 2. Inverted can work, but you need pace / creativity for Erling. Yeah, that's what we need. We need pace and creativity, man. That's why, like Leao, I think Leao, as much as like he's a left winger, I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good. Do you know what I mean? And I think Leao is probably someone that we will go in for in summer, but if we don't get anyone in this window.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy with a 2. Says, thoughts on Carlos Borges transfer rumours? I think they're completely true. I think he'll get off elsewhere. One of my mates is a Bolton fan, and he messaged me saying, what's this Carlos Borges guy saying? Because Bolton are apparently interested. But now, a lot more teams have been interested, like Dortmund and that. So he'll probably get off in this window, I think. Why is no one talking about Kvaratskhelia? Because he's at Napoli. And it is very, very hard to deal with Napoli. We found that out with Koulibaly. Also, De Laurentiis, the guy, the Donny, he came out and was like, yeah, I'm never dealing with Manchester City again. After the Jorginho and Koulibaly
that guy got scarred, man.
Yeah, he did. Well, the thing is, we were petty in the Koulibaly deal, though. Rather than just saying business is business about the Jorginho deal, let's get on with it, right? We decided, no, let's us be petty as well, and we don't want to speak to him directly, so we're going to send a third person. So everything had to go through this third person, the whole deal, so no wonder it broke down. The club won't even have a conversation with the guy. Business is business, isn't it? The business.
Business is business, bro. Business is business.
Business
that's the thing.
Like, end of the day, it is what he's going to sell to whoever he wants to sell to. It's his club, isn't it? So, City didn't get that. Mr. Dutch in the chat says, get Sterling on loan. And I think if you was to seriously look at Raheem Sterling as an option, I think a loan deal would be perfect. Yeah. Because then you can still move for your targets in the summer.
Yeah, nah, fuck Sterling, bro. I'm full sending Nico Williams.
Fuck Sterling, I'm full sending Nico. So when is this release clause active? That's what we need to know.
Now, isn't it? He's only got 1 year left in his contract.
But United want him. Wait, he's only got a year left?
He's only got 1 year left in his contract, yeah.
Plus Sterling's injured, bro. I forgot about that. I mean, I didn't forget because I spoke about it, but then I didn't put it into perspective of our season and us playing. Why would we loan an injured player? We don't even know how long he's going to be out for.
I need this Nico, bro. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a better version of Ferran Torres.
Tyrone says, you man never heard of Nico till now.
I did hear of him, bro, because I wasn't not in the World. Was he not in the World Cup?
I'm sure I seen him in the World Cup at one point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen him play for Spain in the World Cup, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I seen him at one point.
Be wary of highlights, Brit. I know, man. I know. The highlights driller.
Yeah, it's the highlights curse.
Anyone can be made to look sick with the highlights.
Like, I always say this, but Giroud will look like one of the best players to ever have played football when you look at his highlight reel when he retires. Because some of the goals that he scored are unreal.
I remember we signed Joe, man, and I thought it was sick.
We made cash for Joe, £19 million. What's that about?
Guy was like just whacking him in from 30 yards, man. And I was like, this guy is going to turn it up for us. He didn't score a goal, man.
Because he went to Everton, didn't he? And he came back and had a pre-season with us, I think. And I think he was scoring in the pre-season, and we was like, oh shit, maybe it's actually time to get Joe back. Like, get him back in. But then it just never happened.
I know.
That was a bad transfer, that.
Let's see what people are saying in the chat, man. Cronenberg says there's no fullbacks and wingers about because all the potential wingers now play fullback and all the potential fullbacks don't make it anymore. Game's gone. That's so true, man.
It's so weird, isn't it? It's so weird.
Yeah, let's have a look. LB and Jordi Pardy is Mabude a guy perhaps to watch considering no reports have come from him. He is a guy to watch, Mabude. I do like him actually. I think he's a good player, but
not yet.
I just think he'll be sold in the summer. I think that someone will offer him first team football and offer City 5 to 10 million quid, and City will be like, "Yeah, we're happy," and Mabude will be like, "Yeah, I'm happy because I'm getting first team football." So I think he'll probably go, man. Raz wants to stay in London because of his family.
Yeah, well, he's injured anyway. So I mean, that as soon as that I realised that kind of killed the whole thing for me. I don't know how long he's injured for, but that's a rip. That.
Yeah, Max. Nah, I would never take Ferran Torres back. No,
you don't. The guy called us a stepping stone. He can't come back to us now, mate.
I actually think his position is a striker, and obviously we've got no spot for that. So not for me, bro. Not Kajoro. We're just sort of like winging it, bro. We're talking
about absolutely everything and anything. This is nowadays, right? If you watch the City Extra streams and there's a big gap between games, the streams just slowly become. We title it one thing and we talk about absolutely anything, especially in the last
tangent FC at the moment.
Yeah, we always go on tangents, man. But then it's good. It ends up being like good debates, good football conversation in that.
Yeah, Cronenberg says we need to get Sane or Coleman out of Bayern. They've got all the class wide players. They have actually got the best wide players at the moment, Bayern. They've got so many, it's a joke. I remember, I know Mane's like playing, down the middle or whatever, but he was a winger, so they've actually got him as well. What other people saying? Makoko. Who's that, bro? I've seen him a few times, Makoko. Where do I know his name from?
Yeah, I've seen his name from, I don't know. I'm going to put Paul in the chat. Here you go, chat. Which winger do you want?
It's called Yusufa Makoko, bro. Do you know who he is?
I've just heard the name Mukoko before, bro, but I don't know if that's from our streams. He's a striker, apparently.
He's a striker?
Plays for Dortmund.
No, striker, innit? He's a winger.
Chat, you got which winger? Re-sign Sane, re-sign Sterling, sign Nico Williams, or sign Buff Daddy Adama Traore? I just wanted to put a fourth option, and he was the fourth.
Harvey Barnes ain't the worst. Listen, AMA, you listen to me, right? Harvey Barnes ain't the worst shout in the world. It's
you listen to me.
It's just one of them, man, where like I'm falling into the trap of just wanting not him. I just want Nico Williams, man.
Yeah.
I need Nico, man. I need to watch.
And he's got a release clause.
He's got a release clause. That's it.
Lionel Messi, great for all time, with the 449 says, he says Ryan Kent from Rangers. I don't think I've ever seen him. I might have seen him.
I've seen Ryan Kent.
I might have seen him when they were doing the Magic Europa League hype.
Yeah. Lionel Messi. Oh, with Ryan Kent from Rangers. I didn't even read it. Yeah. There we go. It's not going to get him in it. You know what I mean? We're not going to sign him, bro. We're not going to sign him. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Roberts went to Celtic and absolutely slammed it, and Pep was like, "Nah, mate,
not for me.
I don't give a fuck about what you did in that league." Like he's just not gonna do it, is he?
Yeah. Right, here you go. Here's another one. So Sane won that one. Re-signed Sane won over Nico Williams and Adama Traore and Sterling. So here you go. Which winger now? Sane or Leao? Oh, see, we're whittling it down here from the fan vote.
It's difficult because we're just not going to get Sane, though, are we?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I think it'd be very hard to get out of that club.
Yeah, we're not going to get him, man. And Nico Williams, man, 40 million release clause. That's what it's about. Or
you go sign Leao for however much he costs. And he got release clause as well.
I don't know, but again...
He's only got a year left in his contract. That's what it is. Marsha Boy says, Leao, but unlikely to happen.
Why is it unlikely to happen? Why is Leao likely to happen?
See, Leao's well, he's got 1 year left in summer, so Leao's definitely an option.
And he's beefing AC Milan, innit? He ain't signing that contract.
Yeah,
man.
the contract's on the table, isn't it? And he's just like, nah, mate, I'm gonna wait for some offers to come in. How good would it be if City just went boom, offer, like in this window right now, get it done, get it out of the way with.
Well, the thing is, you got to understand as well. How much money did we spend in the summer, bro?
We signed Erling Haaland for £50 million. We signed a Kanji for £15 million. So didn't we spend like 200 mil?
Yeah, I got it here. This is how much we spent in the summer. So 50 million for Haaland, 40 million for Fat Phillips, 15 million for a Kanji,
105,
10 million for Gomez,
125.
There you go.
And how much did we get out of our sales?
140 million.
So we had £30 million profit around.
Well, this is euros, isn't it? So I don't know. Profit's profit though, regardless of what currency.
So we're in profit anyway.
We're in profit. So we've actually not spent any money, man. You know what I mean?
Isn't it mad that we signed Haaland 50 mil? It's just robbery, isn't it? Regardless of his wages.
Oh, this club is being run on shoestring budget, man. You know what I mean? Get a cash book. Get the checkbook out, bro.
Well, I'm telling you, what they did is they put all the money in that war chest and they lost the keys. I'm telling you. Do you remember when Caldoon was like, we got a £300 million war chest? They lost the keys, bro. I guarantee it. They give the keys to Pep and Pep was like, oh, fuck, I don't know where to put them.
We made a profit on our transfers in the summer. And now we're in January. We could do with a few recruits. Why don't we just go out there, man, and spend some of the money profit that we made? Not saying go out and spend 200 million like Chelsea, but surely you could go and sign a winger for 50 million and a left back for 30 mil. Surely you could do that. That's not that. I don't feel that's not crazy to suggest, isn't it?
Nah, it's not.
But I feel like some people would be like, you can't just buy players in the January transfer just because we've had a few dodgy results. Like, we've not just had a few dodgy results, we've had quite a lot of dodgy results. And also, I'm not asking to spend 200 million. I'm not even asking to spend 100. I'm just saying go and buy a winger for 50 million and then go and get a left back for 30. That's just like, I'm based on the fact that we made a profit in the summer. Do you know what I mean?
It just adds up.
Why can't we do that, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me and you to say, innit?
We need some Todd Bowley jeweler.
We need a Ted Bowley, innit? Who just absolutely wants to spend
spend
£1 billion.
You know the problem with Man City, right? We are too sensible as a football club. We are too, you know what I mean? Like, Todd Bowley's all rock and roll, guys in a Hard Rock Cafe, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's absolutely loving it, planning his transfers, ordering like the double cheese and that. Where's Caldoon, bro? He's in some like vegan restaurant, eating like a salad with a beetroot juice. You know what I mean? That's what he is, planning our summer transfer windows.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Ted Bowley, rock and roll driller. Like,
we're all starving. We're starving for signings.
Ted Bowley's playing FIFA. Caldoon's playing like Monopoly. I mean, it ain't it.
We need some rock and roll, man. That's what it's about. Get someone in. Get Nico Williams in. Get a winger in for 50 mil. Get a left back in for 30 million. And for the season, you've only then actually spent about, £50 million, like in terms of like what you've actually spent, based on what you receive. You only have to spend an extra 50 million. No, it's not like you're spending pure cash. And by the way, then you don't have to sign a left back in the summer, and you don't have to buy a winger in the summer. You're chilling. Just go and buy Jude Bellingham. just go.
Just the 150 million on Jude Bellingham.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know what I mean, like. There's still a chance that we could go and win this league, and I'm just signing a winger or signing a left back this January. I just feel would give us a massive boost. I think it would boost everyone. I think it would boost the players, the manager, the coaching staff, the fans. I think it would give everyone an uplift because we'd all be like, nah, we're actually still going for this. We're full sending it. The club are recognising that there's a few issues, and we can all be like buzzing and get, believe again. I don't know, man. Pep in it, you know what I'm saying? Just go and sign Nico Williams.
The thing is, they'll ask Pep. Tiki and Fran will ask Pep. They'll say, "Yo, What's the situation? Do you want us to sign anyone? And Pet's probably just going, nah, mate, I'm happy with my team. Which stinks. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Ted Bowley, or whatever he's called, Todd Bowley, Ted Bowley, whatever his name is, Bowley, Roly-Poly Bowley, he don't give a fuck. He don't care what the manager says. Bro, do you reckon he goes, Graham Potter, do you want him? Does he fuck, bro? He goes, I want him. He's just going, I don't care what you want, Graham Potter, mate. I want this guy playing for my football team. And he just goes and signs everyone.
Yeah, I agree with Benno. Pep can't be happy, bro. And the thing is, he's not happy because he wanted a left back in the summer and he didn't get one. So he's not gonna have seen Gomez and gone, he's sick. You know what I mean? So he's still gonna want a left back minimum.
Yeah, he'll definitely want a left back. He must want a left back.
Surely he'll want a winger as well, man.
Oh, but he's Pep, bro. He loves midfielders, innit? So when he sees our midfielders playing as wingers, like we do with Mahrez and Grealish, like he's probably like, ooh, I absolutely love this. Pass back again. Yes. You don't care about shots on target, Pep. He just cares about how many passes you can make in a game. Guaranteed.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a very interesting one anyway. I want to see some links, man. I want to wake up in the morning and see some like, Man City are in for this guy, striking a deal quick, deal accepted. We'll join on the dotted line.
We'll join on the dotted line. Not sign on the dotted line, he'll join on the dotted line. Dot to dot.
I feel like we've not signed a player for so long, bro. I don't know how you fucking
for so long. Man's acting like we didn't sign like 4 players in summer. Like we didn't just go sign early in Haaland.
Oh, guys, man. What a club.
Yeah, it is bad, isn't it? It is bad. Like in the sense of we do need a left back and we do need a winger, but things just, Ipswich says everything seems a bit stale at City right now.
Do you know what actually we need to do on a real, right? Do you know when we sign a proper left back, like a proper one, right? We need to have like a party.
Yeah, we need a left back party.
A fucking left back party. Like honestly,
we need to have a left back party.
And we can have a look at all our previous left backs.
Yeah, we can watch compilations of all the old ones besides Mendy. Yeah. And we can, we can have a left back party. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There has to be a thing of it has to be a proper left back though. Do you know what I mean? I ain't having none of this. Like we're gonna go sign a midfielder and play him as left back. Nah. I know that's what I'm saying. It has to be like a proper left back. He's been a left back his whole career, not just in the last 12 months. He's a stable left back. You know what I mean? He has a clean injury record. And then we can have a party. Sam Callagher says LB party with LB. Said LB. Oh. It's because it'd be an LB party, wouldn't it? Yeah, man. A left back would be nice. Mitoma is a left back for Japan. Is that real? Oh, bro. That's pretty. I feels like what's going on in it. What's going on? Chilwell does have a few bad injuries, but I would party with Chilwell. If Chelsea will install Chilwell, I'd have him. Yeah, but I don't think they will, innit? Because Cucurella. I think because they don't like Cucurella, do they? Graham Potter don't like him. I reckon Graham Potter. You know what Cucurella did, innit? I reckon on his way out, he snaked Graham Potter and was like, "Sit a bit, mate." And then when he went to Chelsea, then Graham Potter ended up being Chelsea manager. And then Graham Potter was like, "Nah, you're a snake. You get out of my side." He just has to play him because Roly-Poly Bowley wants him to, but then he takes him off every game. Yeah. Why would you say Mendy? Because, bro, he's injured all the time. Plus, you know what I mean? He's got another trial in June, bro. So that ain't gonna work. Yeah, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, mate. Buzzing. Well, there you go. Should Man City sign Raheem Sterling? No, is the correct answer. No, we should sign Nico Williams. There you go. Or Rafael. Or just you could get a both. Not obviously not both now, but like you could get a both for the next 6 months. Could be a thing. Yeah. Could be a thing. I mean, if you think about it, we kind of lost 2 wingers in the summer, if you think about it. Yeah, we did. Jesus played as a winger because he told us he wanted to play as a winger and then decided he didn't want to play as a winger. And we had Sterling, who was a winger. Bro, and then we played him as a striker.
You kind of see why some of these players have had like a bit of a turbulent time at City.
Yeah, especially Pep just does mad stuff, innit?
One's a striker who wanted to play as a winger, so we played him as a winger, and then he said he wanted to be a striker. And one was a winger who's only a winger, and then we said, yeah, you can play as a striker.
Yeah. Bro, someone called Simon Lane, called Brad Hardman on Twitter, quote tweeted our tweet on the City X Pod account of should Man City sign Raheem Sterling and just put, no, he's shit. Sometimes it's the simplest things, the funniest things. Just, no, he's shit. Like, he's just very definitive about his answer. I love it.
It's funny, man. Leo Messi, yes, with a super chat. Says Theo Hernandez scored an own goal 2 days ago, I think. Ooh.
Wait, an own goal? I thought Theo Hernandez scored a worldie the other day.
I'm not sure, man.
God knows. It might have been just someone posting a sick goal from Theo Hernandez on Twitter.
He surely is going to be in like the conversation, though.
Yeah. Is it? Do you say Theo Hernandez or is it Theo Hernandez? I never know, innit?
It's probably Theo, but I'm going to call him Theo, innit?
Theo, innit? Yeah, he's got to be in the conversation, definitely. Him, Ferland Mendy will be in the conversation, even though, did you see the Madrid fans were like, get this guy out of my club after Madrid got battered by Barcelona?
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, because we've actually been like, this is a guy we've actually been properly linked with. And the thing is, bro, whenever I've seen him, I thought he's looked pretty sick, you know.
Man's rapid, isn't it?
Like, granted, I don't watch La Liga on the daily, yeah? But I do watch, like, Real Madrid a few times. And whenever I've seen him play, I thought he's been all right. Now, someone in the chat who, like, might be a daily watcher of La Liga might be like, nah, he's actually ain't that good. But I've looked at him and I've been like, I think he's pretty solid, man.
Yeah, he has looked good. Apparently, he cost him a goal. That's a rip.
I mean, you know, he can.
It does happen. Cancelo costs us goals, isn't it?
He can be like, yeah, Cancelo, I'm joining the left back crew. Kieran Tierney, nah, not for me, mate.
Although City were interested at one point, it's just not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, not anymore. He's injury prone. I don't even think he's that good either. So, not for me.
Leoxican, yes, mate. 2 months says we definitely need a winger or two. Zaha's out of contract in summer, plus Damari Gray. PS, love the stream, guys. Yes, cheers. Damari Gray is a no-go for me, I think, and Zaha as well. Like, I get he's out of contract in the summer and that, but there's just something about it that I don't like.
Yeah, nah. Because, like, why, innit? Why would you go for Zaha when there's, like, better options who are younger, who wouldn't even cost that much money anyway, because they're all out of contract for some reason? You know what I mean? So, nah, not for me, man.
Plus, I just feel like if you go for someone like Zaha, you know, sign him on a contract. I said this the other day, sign him on a contract, and then you're not going to go for someone like Leao and you'll miss out on Leao. And then in 3 or 4 years, we'll end up in the same position. Whereas Leao pretty young, isn't it? We could probably get him on like a 5-year contract, 6-year contract, something like that.
Kulusevski, bro, Abiram, I'd love him, bro, but it's Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur, we don't deal with them. They delete our emails, innit?
It's going to be 100 mil. I'd say you're not going to pay 100 mil, I don't think.
Dash, mate, I'll have a look at that after this stream, mate. I'm not sure why. Everyone else can't access it, so I'm not sure why yours isn't working. I'll have a look.
Zard Les, right, says, please consider Chiesa.
The Chaser. Dun, 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 dun.
We've considered him.
We've considered him a lot.
And the answer to the question is he has to prove to us as a City Extra community that he is recovered from his injury before we warrant the signing. You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to get a signing in this window, he's only got 2 weeks left.
Yeah. So the thing is, he's had a huge injury, and you can't be going dropping the amount of money that they'd want without seeing that he's been able to recover, because that's just dumb. You have to. Yeah, you have to wait.
You have to see.
You'd have to wait till the summer.
Yeah, you never know if you can get back to the level where he was. Injuries can like fuck you like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Di Maria, that's not happening.
So there we go, man. You know what I mean? Like there we go. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see this on the Raheem Sterling thing anyway, because you know, City not going to get him. Let's be honest with you. You know, the stream today was just more of a conversation,
just to get debates going.
But they have signed a few players, and the rumours coming out, the rumour going around that Chelsea are willing to offload him. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops because, regardless of what happens to him, I just think it'll be interesting to see what's next for Raheem Sterling, whether he stays at Chelsea or whether they do sell him. I just think it'd be interesting to see based on the fact he was our player and now obviously we sold him. So I just think it's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good debate, and it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes from here. Like if he does leave Chelsea or not, especially with all the players. You have that anyway all night now.
That's the sickest thing. If we sign Chaser,
the first thing that is going on that soundboard is that dun 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 dun.
It'd just be mad, innit? But then the thing is, right, you get a lot of people who don't have a clue what the Chaser is.
People now, when we do that, bro, have no idea.
Yeah.
Me and you get it. For people who are in the UK, we get it. Do they have a US Chase? I don't know if they do, innit?
Do they have a US Chaser? I don't know. I don't know if they have a US Chaser.
Like, the Chaser, innit? The Chase is on. Like, if people don't get it, then basically you just think that me and LB are making this weird-ass noise every time we say Chaser. Also, it would just be funny, the fact that we will rattle the Manchester City fan base because we will be calling him Chaser, not Chiesa.
Yeah, there's an Australian one, so they might have it in America.
There's an Australian one. Nari Menes says, I don't get it.
It's a Chase, mate.
It's a Chase, mate. Down, 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 down.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Right.
The Chase US. I'm Googling it, bro. The Chase US. The Chase is an American game show.
What? We rubbed it off them?
Oh, no. They're calling it that, but The Chase is an American television quiz show adapted from the British program of the same name. There we go.
Oh.
So, and it's on Game Show Network. They have a thing called Game Show Network. That's mad, right? So you've got no excuses now to not know what dun 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 dun, dun is.
Yeah, what if they don't use the same tune?
They've got to use the same tune, bro.
Yeah, you'd like to think so. I hope they use the same.
Because that just bangs, doesn't it? Dun, dun, dun. It's so fast, so easy.
Yeah. Right, cool. We're going to wrap it up, guys. Because can't keep talking about game shows, innit?
Yeah, we can't just go on to the Chase now forever.
Keep your eyes peeled for more Raheem Sterling news. Keep your eyes peeled on Peroni, because I think the news that dropped before, I think that's shite, to be honest with you. Because the quotes that they've put in are the quotes that we've already read out, that basically they ain't happy with the bid. But the bid, you know what I mean? Like, it's 8 million quid. City will pay 8 million quid for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit weird, that one. I still think this deal will happen, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's 8 million euros, bro. So seriously, how much?
And plus, City were ready to pay the 8 million euros.
The guy said, right, the City's bid was not seductive. Yeah, his words, not mine. But his buyout clause is 8 million euros, which is about 5-6 million quid. So what did City bid, man? Some digestives or something like. It's £5 million pound. Are you joking?
They opened the pockets and they had some buttons and that, and like some string, and they were like, "Yeah, do you want this?"
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did City offer for this guy to say, "Nah"? The bid was arse. Bro,
it's not acceptable. You know what? I signed Dida on FIFA for a tenner, mate. So, do you know what I mean? Why did City must be paying the cash, innit? That is my logics. I'm a great businessman. I'm gonna put that on my CV and apply for Caldini's job.
Euros is nearly the same as pounds now. To be fair, 5 mil is like 5.5 mil. Well, there you go then. Yeah, it's still only like 7 mil. I mean, there's no way City are going, we're pulling out because we're not paying 7 mil.
There ain't no way, bro.
There's no way, surely not. And to be honest, if they're not willing to pay 7 mil, then don't fucking sign him, because he clearly isn't that good. Or you clearly don't believe he's that good.
You don't believe he's going to make it, yeah.
Mil. You know what I mean? I mean, how much did they pay on Keiki?
I don't know.
Pretty sure they probably spent the same on Keiki.
The big.
And this guy's apparently. This guy's meant to be going into our first team, and you're not going to pay 7 million. Give over. It's a load of nonsense. This deal will be done within the next 48 hours. You watch.
We signed KK for 10 million.
Right, so 10 million.
No,
so
we're signing for 14 million.
14 million.
Yeah.
And you're telling me now this guy who's apparently wanting to go into our first team, that's Pep's rang 3 times, City going to go, soz mate, we can't pay 7 mil. Give over. Rob Allwood at 2 says, no Sterling, give me Leao now and Chaser in the summer. Oh, mate, that's actually fucking sick.
That'd be big, that, Leao and Chaser.
I'd be buzzing with that, mate. Like, seriously buzzing. I can't wait to get Chaser, mate.
Abdul says buy him on tick. Well, apparently that's what they're trying to figure out, isn't it? They're trying to clown on the deal.
Well, that's apparently what they want to do, isn't it? They want to get him on the monthly direct debit.
Direct debit, isn't it?
Right, let's wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up. Guys,
need to go, innit?
It's been an interesting one. Sick debate, yeah? Cool debate. What day is it today? Monday. So, we're going to start slowly looking. And you know what? Some people actually probably won't want to do this. Some people just want to stick with these arsey, like, random streams where we just talk about nothing. But we are going to have to start turning our attention to Spurs at some point.
Yeah, no one wants to do it, but we are going to have to do it.
So I'm just warning you that in the next days, you will start seeing some
in the next days.
You're going to start seeing some Manchester City Tottenham content. So I need you to be prepared.
Yeah, you need to please like it and watch it for us, innit? And do us a solid, because we don't want to say it and we won't watch it back. We never watch our stuff back, innit? We don't want to watch it either. But just do us a solid, innit? We've all got to stick together in this. So you have to allow it. That's the thing. You just got to allow it. There will be Spurs content.
Yeah, so we have to. Well, Max, this is the thing, mate. Like, no one wants to do it. No one wants to do it. 2 wins in the last 6 games against Tottenham Hotspur, bro.
2 wins in the last 5 for Manchester City's whole Premier League thing, innit? Form.
Mate.
It's grim, that, isn't it? Is it? I'm pretty sure it is 2 wins in the last 5, isn't it?
Oh my God, someone called Ollie on Twitter has just tagged me in and why Nico Williams could be that guy thread.
Oh, that means
I'm going to save it though. The bookmark it, right? And we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a full Nico Williams driller.
But should we call the stream the exact same thing? Why Nico Williams is that guy? And we'll just read out his tweets and then we'll go.
Yeah, man. We'll do a full Nico Williams stream tomorrow, guys. We'll get the content, you know what I mean? We'll do the scout report and that, and it'll be a sick one. Other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. If you're in Australia, enjoy your day, innit? And see you in a bit.
Den.